Ainur, do you remember when we filmed an episode of Talk and Cook with the ambassador of Spain? He made for us paella, I guess.
Oh yes, that was one of my favorite episodes actually. But I think one dish is not enough to truly get to know a country's culture.
Agreed, that's why our producers decided to give us another chance to dive into culinary traditions of Spain.
Exactly, and that is because Spain, the summer of 2024, appointed a new ambassador to Kazakhstan, Luis Francisco Martínez, and he is joining us on Talk and Cook.
Along with him, his deputy, Beatriz Muñoz.
Our dear guests, welcome, very nice to meet you. Hello. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So, dear guests, welcome to our wonderful kitchen. I hope you will enjoy this experience. So, please tell us, what are we going to cook today?
Well, thank you very much for having us. My deputy, Beatriz, who is actually going to do the cooking. I will try to explain, yes, because I have to confess, I am a very bad cook. But I know a little bit about history and gastronomy. So what we are going to cook today is a so-called empanada gallega. Mm-hmm. It's a Galician pie.
Galician pie.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What ingredients are involved into this pie, right? So what kind of ingredients do we need today?
So Galician pie is a very typical and traditional dish, and it has been a typical dish since many years ago, and it's basically a dough, and inside there's a filling. So the dough is kind of bread, and inside the filling it depends. It can be either fish or meat, depends in the region of Galicia and what products do you have there.
What do we have today?
Okay, so today for the dough we have flour, milk, and some salt over there, and oil, and 2 eggs for the dough. And then for the filling we will use onion and tuna.
Ah, it's tuna.
Yes.
Yes. So, Beatriz, what would be the first step?
Okay, so the best thing to do it is to do the filling the day before, because the onion needs to be cooked with a lot of oil, and you need to take the oil out of that onion. And then we will use this onion, which has already been cooked, for the dough. The first is 750 grams of this flour.
So, dear ambassador, how often do you see this dish at your home, on your table?
Well, it's quite, let's say, popular, not only in Galicia, but also in the rest of Spain. Normally, Spain is known for several dishes like paella, gazpacho, tapas, gambas, but you have to take into account that Spain is very diverse when it comes to our history, languages, and also gastronomy. So our gastronomy in the south, like in Andalusia, is quite different from the kind of gastronomy that we have in the north. Galicia is a province in the Atlantic seashore in the northwest of Spain, and is a place well known for fish, seafood, but also, of course, they have other kinds of dishes, which are mostly related to a tradition we can talk about, which is the pilgrimage towards St. James Cathedral.
I see. Okay.
And empanada gallega is particularly linked to this pilgrimage, which is a tradition from medieval times.
Yes.
And is kind of food that you can keep it with yourself while you are doing the pilgrimage.
So, Beatriz, please, yes, comment something on the process. Yes, so we're following.
Here we are mixing to do the dough, the flour, the oil, the milk, salt, and 2 eggs.
Yeah, 2 eggs. Yeah.
Yes.
So tell us more about your working and living experience here, because I suppose the Kazakhstan is something new for both of you here.
Relatively so.
Relatively, yeah.
In the case of Beatriz, she has been here for 1 year.
Yes, 1 year already.
In my case, this is the second time. Kazakhstan was my first post as a diplomat in the late 90s.
Oh, wow.
So when Spain opened the first embassy in Central Asia, we did it here in Kazakhstan. And I was a young diplomat, just out of the diplomatic school. And my first posting was in Almaty.
Oh, wow,
So
that's
this
so
is for me
interesting.
like getting back home.
Getting back,
A lot
yeah.
has changed since
A lot has
between your
changed.
first and second term.
Well,
right?
25 years. I have changed.
Yeah.
I am older. I used
More
to be like
experienced.
Beatriz, and now I'm energetic. Now you can
Yes.
see that I am more experienced. I say that I am older. All right.
Okay, yes. But what was your first feeling when you came back, when you returned and you understood that this is, the second time you
Like getting
visit?
back home. I mean, as I said.
Yes.
It was exhilarating. I have to say that I have been, obviously, as any diplomat in many countries. You come and go and you revisit the same countries and you see that some countries go up, others go down, or others stay the same. I mean, for me, Kazakhstan is one of the countries that is going up. So it's, I see Kazakhstan in a very positive trend. And well, the kind of, this kind of program, for instance, how you are opening up to the world, to other traditions, I think this is very important.
Yes, yeah. When you are being appointed to work as ambassador in one or another country, do you have a voice to tell, yes, I want to work in this country, could you please appoint me to this country? How does it work?
Well, yes and no. Normally, you can apply. I mean, if you consider that you have a seniority enough, that you have experience enough, you can say, okay, I consider myself to be ready. Maybe you can make a list of countries you would like to be an ambassador to. In my case, obviously, one of them was Kazakhstan. But it's, of course, the minister who decides. So you receive a phone call and they say, okay, you are going to be ambassador.
You're appointed.
You're appointed.
Most important phone call in your life.
Well, there are others too, but this is one of them. This is one of the important ones.
Yes.
So what do you love the most about your job?
Beatriz?
What do I love the most? That you are never bored, because there are a lot of things to do. We have politic issues, but also cultural affairs, economic.
So you have a lot to do during
Yes.
the day, right? A lot of activities.
So one day you can start maybe attending to a political meeting, then organizing a cultural event, at the same time doing some administrative things.
Yes,
so
paperwork,
Yes.
Great.
You are never bored when you are a diplomat.
And also time to time taking part in different, programs, television.
Exactly. Yes, that's.
So it's a dream. It's a dream job. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. So now we have to leave this DAO for 15 minutes.
Okay.
And we will do the filling.
Yeah.
In the meantime.
I'm still curious about your profession. Could you please explain me how this transition is happening? Like, you were appointed not long ago on this position in Kazakhstan. So how does it look like? The previous ambassador, he leaves for you like the list of tasks that he haven't finished yet, but...
Yes, for instance, one task was to come here to this studio and to do some cooking. That was on my to-do list, okay?
To-do list, right.
He had a very nice experience here with the paella, if I am not mistaken.
Yes,
so yes, that was on our list. Now, obviously, you know that as a diplomat, you have to promote good relations in a variety of domains, economic, cultural, political, diplomatic. For us, it's also about introducing more Spanish companies in Kazakhstan and to bring more of Spain to your country. Also, we probably need to intensify our political and diplomatic exchanges, like exchange of visits, high-level visits, ministers, and so on. So that's the thing we are working. One of the things we are working on also. That's on the to-do list. But as I said, I mean, the predisposition is very good on both sides. So we are going to do a lot of things.
How do your investors consider the investing climate here in Kazakhstan? Does it changing in a better way? Or
It's changing.
Only better way.
Yes, although it's positive, but
I'm kidding.
I have to tell you, when we opened the embassy, the interest was about oil, for instance, and gas.
of course.
Yeah.
But the first big contract that a Spanish company got was Talgo trains.
Yes,
So
yes. We know it's very popular in France. Yes.
So it connecting Almaty and
Yes.
Astana, but now there are many different cities being connected
Connecting
by the
regions.
Talgo.
Yes, regions of
Exactly.
Kazakhstan.
So that was, there was also food stuff. When we came here in the late 90s, you could hardly see Spanish products in the shops, on the shelves, like wine or cheese
Yes.
or any kind of food stuff. Now you can see a lot.
So, Beatrice, we are now proceeding to our next stage, right?
Yes. It is the filling of the pie, and it's basically onion cooked in olive oil, and then we will mix it with tuna.
Okay, and while our colleagues are busy with cooking this Spanish dish, let me share with you some interesting fact about Spanish cuisine. Culinary historians still debate the origin of Spain's famous appetizer tapas. One theory suggests that tapas were only created in the 13th century, when King Alfonso X ordered small snacks to be served with every drink. This was meant to slow down drinking and prevent chaos in taverns. The word tapa means cover in Spanish, so these snacks were used as lids for glasses to keep out dust and flies. In Spanish cuisine there is a concept called seasonality, temporalidad. For example, asparagus is enjoyed in the spring, mushrooms in the autumn, and strawberries only in the summer, even if they are available year-round. This respect for the natural cycles of ingredients is a key part of Spanish culinary philosophy. Valencians claim the authentic paella is made only with chicken and rabbit, not with seafood. The seafood version of paella, which is very popular outside of Spain, is considered by Valencians to be an incorrect and tourist interpretation. Spain is the largest producer of garlic in Europe. For centuries, the ingredient has been considered an elixir by the Spanish, and today more than 60% of Spanish dishes contain garlic, making it an indispensable part of the cuisine. Patatas bravas, a famous fried potato dish with a spicy sauce, was created in poor Spanish neighborhoods as an affordable alternative to meat. Over time, the dish became popular and is now served even in Spain's most upscale restaurants. Okay, we're back in our kitchen, and what we have managed to do, we already fried our onion, and it is almost done, right?
Yes, it is done.
Okay, what is the next step?
The next step is to mix the onion with tuna.
Okay,
Yes,
let us do
and
it.
this is our filling.
Exactly, this is the filling.
Great.
Now we have to take our dough,
Okay.
which has rested. Okay, so now we take one part of the pie
Yes.
and we put it here, more or less. And we should put the filling.
Filling. Ah, I see. And then we close it, right?
Exactly.
We cover it. And what do you think about the trend that Kazakh students are now increasingly learning Spanish?
Yes.
Prefer to learn Spanish?
You know, one of the best news I received when I came here was to know that there is a school here in Astana where children, like 7, 8, 9 years old, can study in a bilingual program. So Kazakh and Spanish, or Russian, Kazakh and Spanish. So this is very important. We want to teach the young generations, not only at the university level, but also since they are at primary school, secondary school.
Yeah.
So the other thing that we are doing, the other good news, is that Spanish football is coming to Kazakhstan.
Oh, yes.
Okay? So it's not only food, it's not only Galician food, it's also football.
Yeah, sport.
Sports, which is also linked to tourism and education, of course.
Right.
So there is a Spanish team, Atlético de Madrid,
Yes.
which is one of the best, together with Real Madrid and Barcelona, people know.
Exactly.
They just signed an agreement with some Kazakh counterparts
Okay.
to open the first Spanish football academy in Almaty, in
Oh,
Tamil Nadu.
wow. It's a wonderful
that
news.
would be, yes, that's
So,
exciting, yes.
The installations are already there. The football pitch are going to be built, and hopefully the academy will be open next year.
Next year.
Beginning probably next spring, before
So
summer.
it's only for professional players, or it's like for everyone, for kids, for
absolutely for
grown-ups?
kids.
For
No,
kids,
the
right?
main focus is kids and youngsters.
Yeah,
So,
that would be great.
yes.
Yes, very, very exciting. And if I'm not mistaken, we send some of our players to learn, like, you know, techniques.
And the
sports
purpose
in
of this
Spain.
academy is going also to select the best students, the would-be football stars, to Spain.
Yes, to practice
To
there.
practice there,
Oh,
to
wow.
learn, and so on.
That's exciting.
So we're done here with preparation.
Yes, so now we take this part. I think we should have put a little bit more of filling, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything has a solution in the kitchen.
Yes.
So basically now we need to close it. We do like this.
Wow, it
So
looks
now a very
perfect.
important part is we have to do like this, so the pie can breathe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And traditionally we do like a little hole here, and we break it. Like this.
It's like a signature of the chef.
Yes.
And then with all these that apparently we are not going to use, in Spain we use everything in the kitchen.
Yes, yes, yes.
So we can do some kind of, for example, do some kind of drawings, let's say. So like this.
Wow, wow, wow.
Put
okay,
it
yes,
here.
yes.
You see?
I see.
So, dear guests, the moment we've been waiting for, our pie is almost,
It's
not
ready.
almost, it's already done. So, let us take it out.
Wow. No, it looks beautiful. It looks amazing.
hope.
Yes, yes, we hope it will taste as good as it looks. Great, super. I think we did a great job together, all together. Everybody contributed into the making process. So now I'm inviting you to our dinner table where we can taste it.
Okay,
Thank you so much.
Super,
Rahmat.
great.
go.
Let's go. This is a long-awaited moment. Yes, the final part of our show. So, yes,
With your permission?
Yes?
Yes, of course.
yes, let's start.
Taste it.
Yes, let us taste it. The pastry.
Delicious.
It's like very crunchy, yeah? And the filling, the tuna, is good, is really good. That's great, that's very delicious. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Rahmet.
Ahmed, yes.
Ahmed.
And also we have something to present, yes? Here on our table too. Dorian?
Yes, those are our Kazakh sweets actually, so this is for you. Here you can find, it is called yezhige. So it's basically a mix of sour cream and sheep milk. So
Very
it's
interesting.
delicious, yes.
Yeah.
So please
Okay.
try it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Says your opinion.
Yes, please.
It's delicious.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Yes, yes, you're welcome. And I think it's a good, food
Combination,
exchange, combination,
exactly.
yes, combination with Spanish and Kazakh food. That's great.
So before we let you go, we've got one more present for you, actually. So here you can also find some of our sweets. You can share it with your colleagues in the
Thank
embassy.
you very much.
Please tell us who gave it to you.
Yes, I will show it. Beautiful.
I
Perfect.
think, yes,
Thank
it
you
will
so
be a good
much.
memory
Yes, of
from this
course.
program. So thank you again very much
Thank you
for
very
taking
much.
part, for sharing this wonderful recipe with us. And I think it will be very, very interesting for our viewers too. So thank you for being a part of this program. And this is actually it for today. For more episodes of Talk and Cook, you can always follow our social media platforms and our website and YouTube channel, Silkway TV channel. So stay tuned and see you next time.